This is a colony sim that I've been looking forward to playing for a long time now. This is All Will Fall, and it is a physics-based colony sim slash city builder. Yeah, the premise of which is that we start here on a abandoned, I don't know, outpost in the middle of the ocean. We have got ourselves a crashed boat. We've got ourselves some survivors. We're gonna hopefully try and get a few goodies from this boat, and yeah, try and hopefully build up a successful little thriving colony on this little outcrop in the middle of the ocean. I should point out this video has been sponsored by TinyBuild, the publisher of All Will Fall. You can check out a link to the game down in the description below. Okay, so order of business. We might have to deconstruct our crashed boat for resources. Cool. So what can we do? We can build some structures. We can absolutely do that. We can build pathways 100%. Building some wooden houses as well. That seems like a pretty good idea. Some water storage. Okay, we don't have a huge amount of buildings at our disposal at the present moment, but that is clearly going to change as we progress. Yeah, what is it that I want to build? Some stairs, nice. Yeah, what is it that I want to sort of build as a priority? Storage for food, storage for water, storage for everything. Sure, let's get that all sort of queued up. So we can just build anywhere. It doesn't really matter at this moment in time, but let's get that all sorted. So everybody should just be able to chill out. We've got some large piles of wood, which theoretically our people should pretty much immediately be able to get access to and start disassembling, which is quite nice. This is going to give me some of these there planks. These bits of wood, they're gonna go up to storage up at the top here. Marvelous, and that is all looking good. We've got a pile of food over here. We have got a whole bunch of other stuff that is available just underneath. So that is looking very nice indeed. Can I deconstruct you? I absolutely can. Let's go and do that so that we can allow some more people to do more things. Also, we need to start zoning some houses, some small wooden houses. Let's, do I not have the resources for it? I do not have the resources for it quite yet. All right, let's get the last form of storage down. Plonk that down right over there. Okay, 1 day, 16 hours. Our next move: build a simple boat, or a wood boiler, or a wood catcher. Okay, we can try and make that all happen. That is fine. Let's get the storage done. Yeah, so that's going to allow me to store pretty much every single resource that I can possibly hope to find here.
As long as you
Marvelous.
Confidence,
good. And also, what I probably want to do is get access to this area up here, so that we can start disassembling this food, or at least gathering this food. That's grand. Oh yeah, that was very, very quick to build. Beautiful. And how about down here? Are we going to be able to reach down there? I don't think we are. Tell you what, though, we can probably go down this way. Yeah, beautiful. Let's get that zoned in to be built. Perfect. That was very, very quick. And now we can start harvesting this pile of food. We can maybe look to build a little bridge over to here in order to get this pile of food. And that's looking not too bad. That is looking not too bad. Yeah, keep on deconstructing. That is marvelous. So, next objective. Build a simple wood boiler, wood catcher, etc. I don't think that we have any of those things at this present moment. We do have a dock. I think I am going to try and build a dock, but I believe we're going to have to build that. We're going to have to build that with a little bit of space in mind. Sure, let's build this over here. Shouldn't really cost us a huge amount of resource. Also, I did say that I needed to get houses, and then I just, completely ignored the fact that I can actually do that. Let's get some houses over here. And what we can do is we can maybe, just maybe, make this a two-story sort of situation. That would be kind of cool. I do love the fact that you can actually, like, build vertically and just go for it. I like that a lot. Okay, we're going to need to unlock some new buildings. We're going to need to unlock some new buildings. We're going to need to unlock some new stuff. Also, what is... Oh, there's more stuff around here. There's some junk rubble. There's a pile of gas tanks over here. That's going to be some fuel. We can access this right now with one of these, a wooden support arc, I do indeed believe. Yep, that will be perfect for us. So let's go and start the process of getting access to that area. We got some drifting wood. Our base has been hit with some drifting wood. Great news. Morons don't let it go. I'll just take that. It's great. We're happy with that. So, how many people can our house store. Now, 2 people can live here. Absolutely grand. We will try and exploit that to the best of our ability. Let's go and yoink you down, and let's go and yoink you down over here. I think that'll be decent. I mean, we need to get... We've got 4 workers, we've got 4 sailors, and we have got 4 engineers. All of them are different in different ways. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But for now, let's not really worry about it. Okay, what is it that I wanted to really get up and running? I wanted to get a lab up and running. This is a very, very important building for fairly obvious reasons. Let's get you built here. I don't think that we should have any physics-related issues. This looks like the sort of center of gravity is all on this side, but I guess I guess we will see. We've got plenty of resources to get the lab up and running, so let's go and do that. Worth noting, by the way, that the lab has some fairly sort of specific access points. So we can get access down there and also up here. So we could, if we wanted to, spread it across multiple levels, but for now, we're not going to worry about that. Let's zone... Yeah, let's zone 2 more houses. I don't really love the way that I've sort of done the house designs here, but it's fine. That's fine. Right, the lab is built, so let's take this opportunity to start doing some research. So, we can research a lot of things. A wood boiler, a simple boat. I'm gonna get a simple boat. I'm gonna start doing a simple boat. We need to get a little bit more junk before we can do that. Thankfully, however, we know that there is a pile of junk just around the corner here. Getting access to it might be a little bit of a challenge at the moment, but that's okay. Alright, well, I suppose we should respond to our mission up here. Yeah, let's focus on this. Build a simple boat. Build a wood boiler. Yeah, I think we're gonna focus on the boat. Requirements not met. We don't have the requirements? Sailors gain 2 loyalty. Oh, we need to actually build the boat. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's see. How much wood have we got here? We've got quite a lot of wood to get through over yonder. This wood pile is almost completely exhausted. How much storage have we got? We've got plenty of ability to store. So you know what? Let's see if we can try and build. Let's see if we can try and build out. I want to go on a little bit of an adventure. I don't think that I'm gonna have enough sort of support beams or support infrastructure to really get anywhere at this present moment. That might be incorrect, but we can give it a shot. I don't think that this is going to work as a supported structure, but we can see. The marvelous thing about the physics is that we can chance it. We can keep going. We can see that things are under pressure a little bit here. Oh, it's not looking good. Alarm bells are indeed ringing. How about, though, if I connect up over there? Is that going to allow me to support the entirety of the structure? Heck yeah, it will. Nice. Very, very nice. What is this? A production buffer. Okay. Curious. Very, very curious indeed. We have got through to the large pile of wood, and we are now starting to, collect all of this. Let's bump the gather priority just that little bit. Just that little bit higher. That is what we are after. Yeah, anything else that we can really do? No, I think we're just gonna, chill. We're gonna chill on that. That is okay. I mean, alternatively, we could just, like, focus on something else. I mean, we could, yeah, simple boat. I mean, we could change our research and do woodcatcher, which actually probably makes sense. You know what? Let's focus up on the woodcatcher. Let's get 2 engineers assigned to the workplace. Marvelous. Everybody has, up until now, just been doing a little bit of manual sort of harvesting. And this is where we can maybe talk about the specific needs of each of the different class of workers that we've got. So the basic workers that we've got, a backbone of any society, common working folk. We can assign rations depending on what we have access to. However, if we are able to satisfy their happiness, then basically we can get a whole bunch of upgrades to workers. So, for example, unlocked after reaching 8 happiness, minimum effort, workers gain +2 carry capacity, which is very, very nice indeed. That would be very, very handy. Same with engineers. You know, engineers gain +5% increased production efficiency. Very, very nice, and that will allow everything to be done just that little bit quicker. I wonder, can I bridge over to here? I think not. I think that might be a step too far. What have we got? A floating pile of junk. It's drifting. Oh, we can see the direction that it's drifting. That's kind of cool. What I can do, however, is build. Yeah, I can build over here. I mean, we need to basically be going up. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's do this, and then let's do let's do that. So that will allow me to get access to the large pile of wood, which I don't really particularly care about. That's going to be the higher gathering priority than this. Let's put this at the low gathering priority, although I think if we've still got people to spare, then there's no reason that we shouldn't be harvesting, to be brutally honest. Very, very happy to do that. How are we getting on with this? Yes, we're getting on very, very nicely, and I've got no issues. Okay. Day 1 is just about ready to wrap up. It's been a pretty good day 1. As you can see, there are some events here. We've got a low tide event and a high tide event. You'll never guess what that is going to do for us. That's right, it is going to increase or indeed decrease the level of the water, which means that we should, maybe just maybe, get access to some of these underwater resources in the future. So that is intriguing. That is interesting. That is looking good. We've also got influence as well. We've got a daily change of influence. That's fine. Nothing to worry about there. But that is something that we will need to consider over the course of time. Do I want to get another lab? I feel like maybe I want to get another lab. If I can afford it, if I get some more junk, then yeah, I would very much like to get another lab. Okay. Food for thought. Food for thought. Also thinking that maybe I want to expand out over to here. +1 production bonus. Oh. Research is available. Very nice. Let's, what was I going to build? I was going to build the brand new building that we've got, the woodcatcher. Yeah, let's do that. And where am I going to be able to build this? I mean, we basically need to build it somewhere that has as much access to the sea as possible. Let's build it over here. And sure, this is next to our production buffer as well. So this is going to give me a +1 production bonus. Very nice. Sure. Sure. It's not a huge thing to worry about, but it is something to think about. Right. Wood boiler burns salt water to turn it into drinkable water. Yeah, you know what? We will start the process of getting the wood boiler up and running. That seems very, very sensible. Also, if we can afford it at some point, we are going to nab another one of these labs. Absolutely. I think that's really necessary. What the heck is this? Metal vents? Okay. How are we doing getting through this? We're managing slowly but surely to get through the pile of wood over there. Let's get somebody assigned to the woodcatcher. We don't have anything for the boat yet. Don't worry, we're going to. Let's get a worker assigned here. We should stockpile. Let's focus on this resource. What would you like me to focus on? Water, and I will gain influence, or food, and I will gain influence. Shut up, all of you. Well, I'm going to take the food and immediately gain the influence because I've already done the heavy lifting there. So yeah, pretty chuffed with that. Woodcatcher, yep, you're going to bring me in wood at a fairly regular basis, so I don't think that I'm too unhappy about any of that. What do we got? A steel cable? Old steel cable can be gathered for resources or used to buff other buildings. Oh, nice. Nice. I think I want to get up here, if it's all possible. I think this might be a bit of an ask, though. I mean, we've got ladders. I would relish the opportunity to get a ladder up here, but I mean, I just think we might not be able to get across to the other side. I think it might be a big one. I think it might be a bit of a leap. Right, so we're gonna need to go off here? Yeah, let's go off there. Sure, and then it will work. It says it's gonna work. So, physics, be darned, we're gonna get you. Nice. Right, so now I just need to get up to the top, if at all possible. Yeah, we need to get up to the top of the roof. Let's do that with more ladders. Beautiful. Will that allow access? Or do I need to do any other shenanigans? This is just a mess over here, to be honest. This is a mess, and to be honest, I don't think my peeps can get. I don't think my peeps can get over here. I need to do this. How about that? Is that now? Yeah, that's now gatherable. Cool. All right, good. So I've helped them clamber over. That will get me the pile of junk that I require, not only actually to do the next little bit of research that I need, which is going to be the boat. Where are you? Boat? Simple boat. Yes, this is exactly what I'm after. It's going to get me the ability, hopefully, to build another research lab. That is what we are after. Also, let's get ourselves the wood boiler. It is going to be a polluter, which is something that we want to be on the lookout for. But you know what? Let's put it down. Let's put it down over here. Why the heck not? Let's do it. Also, apparently, we can't gather these metal vents unless we have an advanced crane, a metal crane, an advanced demolition hut, or a metal gathering hut. That's fine. We're okay with that. Yeah, I am absolutely out of water, so this is a great time to be focusing on our lack of water. What is this? There's a water silo right over here. Well, I tell you what, I could be interested. I could be interested in a water silo video game. Is there a chance that we can get over here with just our fairly rudimentary structures? Let's have a look. We're probably best building from here. Completed. Yeah. And then we build all the way across to there. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's not good. It's not good. What about a path in there? Will that fix things? No. No. This building will collapse. It won't collapse soon, but it's not going to collapse. It's going to, yeah, it's going to collapse in a bit. You know what? If it's going to collapse in 9 hours, let's not sweat the small stuff. And actually, there we go. Get you down at both ends there. Good. So that now means that these areas are all accessible. Let's start gathering. Yes, I know I've got plus 30% work efficiency. I think this is very, very sketchy. I think it's very, very sketchy indeed. And that's not really something that I want to resolve. Yeah, I'm not happy with this, with how this is built. I'm hopeful that we can get another bit of structure in here. Is that going to shore things up? It does shore a little bit up. It does shore a little bit up. What about another block over there? Beautiful. Okay, so now we've got that's a pretty long bridge, to be honest. I'm not displeased with that. That's not too shabby. Right, what do you need? You need more wood. Yeah, we do need quite a lot more wood, actually. Can I increase the... I want to increase the floor space that is available to extract the wood from over here. So I'm just going to pop down another few, like, little floor slats. Have we got... Yeah, we've got availability to start working in the wood boiler, so let's go and do that. Amazing. That's great. Input is just planks. Output is drinkable water, which is the best type of water, if you ask me. Yeah, sure. Let's go that over there. Sure. Okay, great. Now we can harvest with 2 people over here, which is marvelous. This is now harvestable, and then that means that behind that, the large pile of wood is also going to be harvestable. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. So, another... Yeah. Absolutely perfect. Bang that down, and now we've got a lovely little research silo. So this is going to be where we house our other 2 engineers. Very, very nice indeed. What do we got? Piles of bottles of water behind this junk that we're going to get through. Yeah. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. This is looking well, Swish. This is looking great.
Building completed.
Right, get the boat.
And only one person lost a finger this time.
Only one person lost a finger this time. That's great to hear. Get the boat completed. I would very much like to get the boat all done. We should be okay for water. I mean, it does say that we still have a little bit of a deficit, but that is mostly okay, I think. The boat has been done. Beautiful. Gather marked rubble and floating wood. Yeah, maybe. I could be tempted. Fishing hut, we're probably okay for food for now. Social, basic leisure buildings. Yeah, I would not hate that, actually. Housing, roofs. Roofs will improve decoration value. That's maybe not a bad idea. A hamster wheel. Presumably not for real hamsters. Presumably for people. Rain catchers. Yeah, let's maybe get a rain catcher. Sun distiller. What do we think? Rain catcher. Sun distiller. Probably the sun. Let's go for the sun distiller. Sure. We can make that work. We can make that work. Oh, interesting. So it looks like it's producing water as well. Or maybe it's just me harvesting. Oh yeah, it's just me harvesting over here. Well, that's fine. That is fine. We should be getting plenty of water coming through. So from tomorrow, I imagine, I think we will be fine for water. Yeah. We can also build ourselves this boat. Now, the way that boats work, let's get you built. I mean, we don't have to build it over here, but you're going to dock to this. You're going to dock to this dock over here. Boats can only be operated by sailors. That is why I have not assigned my sailors to do any of the sort of menial jobs that we have given out. That'll be done by workers. Sailors, however, should be able to go and gather a little bit of wood. As you can see, it's all showing up the stuff that they can gather. Very, very nice. And that will give me an extra source of sort of wood coming through, which I think is pretty darn great. This boat is kind of drifting away. I don't think that will matter. I certainly hope not anyway. There we go. Beautiful. Thankfully, we didn't lose our boat immediately. That would have been a very, very sad situation, but that's okay. It's looking good. Everything's looking great. We're still a little bit low on water. Wood, we are definitely better for now. Sun distiller, we're going to get that all together. Nice. Well, we are coming up on our day 4. Well, it's actually not even in day 4, but we are about to see a water level change, which is going to pretty drastically shift what we can actually see and do here. How's the sun distiller coming along? It's coming. We are, however, out of junk. I need access to ever larger piles of junk. Let's see what I can do. Let's get you deconstructed. Sure. And the reason being is that I need access to the roof, and therefore I should probably go up this way. Yeah, let's do this here. Let's do that there. Let's do a little support structure. Why would I do that? That's ridiculous. Move the wooden stairs. This is nasty. This is nasty. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it from here. I'm gonna have to go. I have to go up here. Look, sure. Move this, and then build this over to here. Is that really the best? Is that the best option that I have? I think it is, you know. Oops. I think that absolutely is. Let's move this over to there. Let's move this to here, and then more stairs up to here. Great. And then if I had spiral stairs or some advanced type of stairing, this would be an absolute flippin' breeze, but it's not. Right, low tide has revealed new resources. We must hurry. Indeed it has. Okay, I wasn't even watching as the tide sunk, but it has sunk. Indeed it has. Let's move. Let's move. We gotta, you know, forget the access to the junk pile on top of the world here. Let's get harvesting these resources. Let's get them all gathered at a sort of top priority. Yep, I want to move, I want to go. There's a lot of new stuff downstairs, and we want to try and get as much of that up as we possibly can. Yeah, how are we doing for water? Not bad for water. Food, we've not yet sorted, but that's okay. We're gonna get that all dealt with in due course. Let's actually take one of these. Do I want to take the woodcatcher out? Yeah, let's actually take you out of there. I'm not actually that bothered about maintaining a workforce there. I'd much rather just get some of the other more hard to reach resources taken care of. Is there anything over here that I could get access to inside? Yeah, I mean there's a little bit, but I think honestly we got our work cut out for us just on the top. Yeah, it's looking nice. This is looking nice. This is all looking nice. It's coming together very nicely. Well, day 4 is a very, very miserable day indeed, and unfortunately, oh, what's that over there? There's something in here. Oh, a random event. I don't unfortunately think that I'm going to be able to send any workers in here before the high water tide arrives. Yep. High tide is incoming. We have just finished the research for the sun distiller. Great time for the sun distiller to be finished. Demolition hut, wood from walls. Yeah, enables wood gathering huts and boats to deconstruct some environment wood for walls. I don't hate that at all, but I think we need to narrow down our focus onto the fishing. Yeah, onto the fishing huts. I've also assigned engineers to work here, so we've got all of our engineers that are currently working away at that. I'll get one of my other workers assigned to go and work over there, so that's good. I mean, we're up to 90 wood. We're hardly short of a few bits of wood, but it's fine. There's no way to gather this. Requires at least one citizen working in an advanced demolition hut. That's fine, I think. Is this accessible at the moment? Actually, I don't think so, because we built the little wooden support arc over there, which I suppose we can actually demolish. Yeah, let's demolish all of that. Sure, and now this should be accessible, I believe. Not like it particularly matters, because the tide is going to increase, and I do indeed believe the tide is going to Yep, the tide is going to overload my little area over here. Right, word spreads. Word is spreading about our colony. People are coming here looking for a better chance of survival. We welcome everyone. We do welcome everyone. If you can pay, you can stay. Plus 10 goods. Remember I'm the captain here? Sailors gain plus 1 loyalty. I kind of want more... What do I want? Leave your supplies and move along. That's the ultimate screw you. I will take the increased loyalty. Sure. Okay, so we got 3 extra sailors there. That's really quite nice. We're gonna need to think about where we want to house these people. I mean, I could put another house over here, like on top of my existing infrastructure. Oh yeah, let's get the sun distiller built. Let's make sure that there is always going to be sun in the area that we build it, and we actually do have sun at the present moment. I will get a fishing hut. Let's get the fishing hut over here, I suppose. Sure, let's go and do that. So this is going to be like working platform, my industrial area. That feels good. That feels very, very nice indeed. Ooh, look at that. That's very swish. Ooh, very swanky. All the way up and all the way down. Okay, so our next milestone is low tide. Then we got high tide immediately after that. That's okay. We can probably make that all work. I need to get 2 more houses. I mean, I can get 1 house in there. And, I mean, I guess, yeah, sure. I guess let's build a house on the second story if we can squeeze it in. Yep, so that still allows a walkway to be made through up here. I don't even know how we're going to reach this pile of junk up at the top. I mean, it is definitely doable. It's not a sort of structurally unsound area to build in. It's just a little bit... It's just a little bit pernickety. Yeah, so I think that's... I think that is good. Yeah. Oh, I could also just build a... Why am I not building a ladder? Why am I not building a freaking ladder? Just build a ladder, you... Honestly, why would I not build a ladder? There we go. That's much better. And that immediately fixes all of our problems. Yeah, fine. A mysterious building. Ooh, Captain, look at that strange structure over there. I think it's over... Yes, it's over here. We'll have to wait for the water level to drop even lower before we can figure out what it is. I guess we'll just wait. It looks like some sort of antenna. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like some form of antenna. Mysterious structure. Assign people to investigate. Yes, we also need to actually just, like, build over to there. And that is not something that we really do. Also, this is... It's quite a large gap in order to get over there. Just trying to think of the best way that we can maybe sort of traverse this terrain. I really love the way that the sort of physics work in this game. It means that you can't build, you know, just huge, massive, long bridges. Let's do roofs. Let's do roofs. We need a few planks in order to make that happen. Let's do that. Always be researching. We should always be making some progress, I feel. I really want to try and improve my happiness for everyone, in fact. I might increase some rations. I mean, I would love the idea of gaining additional carry capacity. Sailors gain increased 50% movement speed. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against that either. I mean, I'm in favor of all of it. Also, what the heck is this down here? Is that another... Ooh, yeah, that's an event over there. I can maybe get in through this area here. Yeah, I think I can gather these windows. I think I can gather the wood rubble as well.
Research complete.
Well, that was great. We researched roofs. Wooden houses? Yeah, you know what? Sure. Immediately follow it up with wooden houses. Instead of building roofs on these, let's see if we can try and maybe do a little bit more. We might have to deconstruct a crash boat for resources. All citizens to reach house quality of 3. Yes, I absolutely will. I know a better way. Here, maybe this will help. Junk, wood, sailor loyalty gain. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. That's fine. But, I mean, we are going to improve house quality regardless. We need to. Oh, look at the number of roofs that I got. Nice. Okay, so that's going to give me decoration value +2 when I build it. I can make that all work. And indeed, we shall make it all work. Workers, I can't actually access this area. That's a bit of an annoyance, but now I can. That's good. It's very nice. Can we gather these bits of wood over here? Let's see. I don't know if I don't know if I actually can. I don't know if... Can we gather by a simple boat? No. So we need the demolition hut before we're able to do that. That's fine. The demolition hut is here, isn't it? Yeah. Assigned people will gather marked rubble and floating wood. Okay, we will do that. We will do that afterwards. What does my research need? It needs more junk. We need a lot more junk. We are very, very junk-oriented at this moment. Also, is this the top? That's the top of a building, from what I can see. Also, there's... Yeah, there's no real way to get access to here underneath. I mean, we need to prepare. We need to prepare for these. We need to prepare for these next events. So let's get that down to there. I'm gonna build this in advance just so that I can kind of remember to get access to that area down there and see what the event is, because I'm very curious, obviously, to see what that will be. Anything over here that I want to get access to? No. This area we are going to start tidying up as soon as we get the advanced demolition huts. I think I can still probably manage to get access to the broken window. Yeah, simple boat, advanced boat. Cool. Work time starts now. Indeed, it does. And there's a fishing spot over here. Yeah, I think we can get a fishing boat as well, which I probably want to do because I got plenty of sailors. My sailors are doing a fine old job, but they probably could do with getting some more. What the heck is this? Okay, there's a storm. There's going to be 100% wind, 0% sunlight, 100% rain. I should have built the rain catcher. But hey, look, at least we got the sun distiller. We are occasionally getting a little bit of water, and we're actually pretty darn good for water. So that's not too shabby. I have not had a worker in this flippin' fishing hut the entire gosh darn time. The good news is that I don't think that actually matters. I think we should be able to do a plentiful amount of fishing over the course of the day. Let's get the demolition hut. Yep, and then maybe let's get some wood from walls as well. Wood crane collects resources directly beneath it. Could be interested. I think we're mostly fine for wood collection capability at the moment. The other alternative is that I could build another boat. That's maybe not necessarily a terrible idea. Now, a medium wooden house is going to be space for 4 workers. It's a big investment. It is a big investment. However, I kind of don't really have the space. Not at the present moment. Yeah, and we also don't have the... We don't have the wood. Yeah, we've invested quite a lot. Quite a lot in our infrastructure. Yeah, I don't think this is accessible. It's not. Not at the present moment. Okay, new buildings are available. Lovely, we'll go and check that out in just a sec. A greenhouse? I mean, I'm interested in a lot of that. Maybe let's do the wood crane. Collects resources directly beneath it. Sure. Demolition hut, I would like to get that. I'd like to get that built, to be honest. I'd like to get that built before we build anything else. Oh, the tide is hit. Let's not mess around here. So, how am I gonna do this? I need to get that built. I need to get this built. I need to get that built, and then I need to get this built, and I need 2 wood in order to make that happen. Yeah, 1 more wood. Beautiful. Right in there. And then let's go and send 2 sailors in order to investigate what's going on over here. Also, if I want to get the pile of food there... window... no, I just need wood, honestly. Like, wood is kind of my priority right now. There is wood down there. Let's get... I'm not going to have the ladders, am I? I need 12 wood in order to make that happen. Yeah. 12 wood in order to get in there. Can I just... I could just move... you here, couldn't I? That's maybe not the craziest idea in the world. Yeah, maybe I want to do that, because I don't really need access. Sure, just put you there for now. So that I can get everything in the region. Yep, and beautiful. I think that's enough to make it all work. then let's zoom on in, and we will get you moved. Let's be sensible about this, Potato, and just build from the bottom. Yeah, build from there. That's not really where it is. It's no. Undo, undo, undo. See, that's what happens. That's what happens if you mess that up. Oh, can I not build directly underneath? That might not be possible for us. That's fine. Let's build here. Good. And good. And good. Okay, so that is the right level. And now all I need is a tiny little bit of plank. Build. Yep, fine. Take a little bit of plank, which should be eminently buildable, I believe. Do I need to build this? Yeah, what's collapsing?
Building completed.
Wood rubble over there? Okay. I don't think that's my problem. And then take you... do I need a full block? I need a full block. Panicking, panicking. Take this one, take this one, take this one. Put it in there. Beautiful. Okay, now we go down here. Now we set this as the highest priority, and that will allow me to get way more. Yes, this wood pile of rubble is going to collapse. I don't particularly care. Is this accessible? It should be. Should all be fine. Looks like I have... Yeah, looks like I've managed. Okay, trapped inside. Captain, one of our people fell through the broken floor and got trapped inside. We need to get them out of here. Do they see anything valuable down there? Make sure they have enough supplies until help arrives. We can do that. Do they see anything valuable down there? Metal. Good thing I've been working out. Step aside, everyone. Take the influence. I think I will take engineers gaining the loyalty. The reason that I would like to do that is because that will improve their happiness. If they got more loyalty, then that is great. That is really, really nice. It means that we can get ever more happiness and ever more influence. It's very, very good. We like seeing happiness. That is nice. Okay. Yeah, we're doing as much wood as we possibly can, and I mean, we've got a lot of wood consumption. That's the only issue that I'm dealing with at the moment. I think we got too much wood consumption. Dare I suggest? Yeah, we've got a little bit of demo stuff that is going to be worked away. I'm going to pause and build. Where are you? This guy here, this demolition hut. Yeah, for sure that's what we want. That will still allow me to squeeze everything. Through. I may be thinking that we're going to move you a little bit. Yeah, move you right onto the corner over there. That seems fine. Yeah, so if I get the demolition hut built, yeah, and then we get workers, one worker assigned. Sure, 30-meter range. That will allow me to get all of the other stuff that is currently in the walls, which is really quite nice. Doesn't allow me to get over to there. Oh, it does. It should. But I haven't got any access. But if I build like, little sketchy. So if I build that, will that allow me to get access to these areas? Apparently not. Put that on. See, maybe I don't want to build the. Maybe I don't want to extract those because then it'll collapse. Yeah. Anyway, we've done a decent job with our time at low tide. We are about to, of course, see that high tide level come after us. Sea level drop down by 6 meters. That feels quite substantial. Also, oh yeah, I should see. What have we got going on over here? We really cannot see very much. I can't even really zoom in and get a little peek underwater there. There's not much. Tide is rising. Yeah, we knew that was gonna be coming. Also, I could get another boat, and in fact, I would dearly love to get another boat. We're gonna need 15 wood in order to make it happen, but yeah, I'd love to get some more workers as well. I am low on the old workers. We've got a little bit of food. It's not enough. Wood from walls, yeah, I'm gonna get that. That's gonna be great. Enables wood gathering huts and boats to deconstruct some environment for wood. Fishing boat, I would also love to get the fishing boat. I'd love to get a mushroom farm. I'd love to get basic leisure buildings. I would also like to get a wood crane. Yeah, it collects resources directly beneath it. So we need to basically think, where are we most likely to see resources coming at us? I mean, you are currently floating at 0, but I think mostly we see it coming this way, right? So if I was to build the wood crane... Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? If I was to build the wood crane probably over here, that I think is the best place for it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll try and do. Right, we're gonna grab ourselves another boat for sure, and then we're gonna get 2 more sailors. I think that the boats should be able to dock both at the same time. At least I hope that is the case. 2 sailors. Yep, let's get you on board. Marvelous. And then let's just head around and see if we can try and collect a few more resources. I think boats are cooler than cranes, to be honest, and it puts our sailors to use as well, which is really quite nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Still need to get access to over here, though, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, wood from walls. Great, we've got that. What have we got? We really cannot do much. Really cannot do much over here. I do want to mess around with this area a little bit more, because I don't think this is actually enabled us to get any access. I would like to get some more wood before we proceed with anything else. Yeah, we definitely need more wood. Definitely need more wood. Cool. Cool. You're doing a lot of junk harvesting. You're doing a large amount of junk harvesting. Is it just junk that you're after? It's literally 49 junk there. That is an incredibly large amount of junk. But you are able to catch... You're already able to catch wood as well. Right, metal crane, explosive barrels, destroys everything in range. I don't want to destroy the barrels. Fishing boat, I probably would like to get a fishing boat. Housing, I've still not got those improved houses on board. I need to get them sorted. Put that up there. Yeah, see, I don't think... Let's see. Put that at the top gathering priority. Oh, yeah, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Okay, so this is all buildable. This is all harvestable here. Let's put this all up at the top priority. So this can all be done by the boat. Yeah. This can all be done by the boat. Let's put this up to medium gather priority. Medium gather priority, medium gather priority. Yeah, because I do need wood. And if it could be from the boats, then that would be all the sweeter. That would be great. The boat is waiting for a dock. Yeah, don't worry. We're probably going to need to get some more docking facilities if we need to run more than 2 boats out of this area. But I think we're just going to deal with the slight inefficiencies of occasionally having to get boats docked at the same time. Right. Is this an opportunity for more people? I would very much like that. Please help us. A group with their own boat has come to you. They say they're looking for a place. They can stay. Plus 20 influence. 2 engineers. We take care of everyone. Engineers gain 1 loyalty, minus 20 water, minus 20 food, plus 2 engineers. Good, but they must hand over their boat first. I don't think I really value the boat. The additional loyalty is really nice, because the loyalty is really hard to get. Now my engineers are up to 40, which means that they've got 8 happiness, which means that I get 5% increased efficiency from them. That is real good. There is about to be a storm. I am acutely aware that there is about to be a storm. I am going to get a house. I just do not have the space here for it, do I? It's a toughie. It's a toughie. Let's maybe build it here. Oh, this is this is rough. This is really rough. We'll do it. We'll do it. So it's gonna be a nice house. Advanced buildings will need metal. Okay. One of the group leaders has a good idea. You'll promise to get 20 metals. You must build a metal dredger. Your engineers are going to get loyalty. I know how to get it. You promise to get metal. You'll receive 40 influence. I think I would prefer the loyalty, but maybe I would like the influence actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's promise to get metal. Stockpiling rations. Yep, beautiful. We are on it. Now we don't necessarily. Also, I need to ensure that I don't know if people are going to be able to walk through the house in order to get access to the other side over there, but I think we're going to try and build ourselves a little walkway. That's okay, though. We're going into, what is this, day 7? We're going into day 7 with a lot of resources at our disposal. The boat needs to dock, but don't worry, there's plenty of time. Increase happiness to at least 15 for one social group. Yes, I will absolutely do that. I'm working on it. Probably going to be engineers. Engineers are relatively happy. Also, houses, roofs. Yeah, I'm super interested in all of that, but I need more. I need more wood, and we need to hope that this storm doesn't absolutely rinse and ruin us. Yeah. Also, more food. We kind of desperately need more food. I would like to get a fishing boat, actually. Food. Maybe I don't want to get a fishing boat. Maybe I want to get a greenhouse. Uses water to produce food. Let's get a fishing boat. Sure, 15 wood and 15 junk. We can do both of those things. Yeah, get all of that unloaded and get all of that unloaded. Keep dredging all of this out. Yep, get that out of there. Harvest all of this wood. That's what we like to see. All of the wood. Marvelous, marvelous. Production output is full. Are we maxed out on water production? Yeah, we aren't really, but we're just not seeing any workers move the resources around a little bit. That's a shame. Okay, yeah. Are you able to gather that? Yeah, I think you are able to gather that. Okay, cool. Nice. See, look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all this wood being blown all over the shop. It's kind of going crazy. What we could do, I mean, we've got like a little thoroughfare here. There's nothing stopping us from just like building a little bit of infrastructure down in order to allow a crane to be placed over here and then just picking up wood from underneath. That is absolutely within our ability to do so. I'm going to build that there. I don't need to do it right now, but it is something that we will need to think about in the future, so why not just get it sorted. This is all looking good. Yep, gatherer hut workers. I would just like to get more. I'd like to get more gatherers. Is there any role that could be turned off? I mean, you don't even gather. There is a worker here. I do kind of not need water at the moment, so yeah, let's toggle that off, and instead let's get another harvester. Right, it's a pretty miserable storm, but my boats are still out. Thankfully, they can still operate in these incredibly harsh conditions, which is nice. And then we are going to have a prolonged drop in sea levels, and it looks like there's going to be another prolonged drop as well, which is great. Food, warehouse, metal crane, metal gathering hut. Metal boat. Let's get a metal boat. I've got a lot of sailors. I got sailors coming out the wazoo. So, you know what? Let's take the opportunity to leverage that, and then let's get that turn that into some progress. Yeah, I'm going to get a fishing boat. Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's get sailors assigned here. Marvelous. Yes, you are waiting for a dock, but that's okay. The dock will be available imminently, which is fine. We are up to... Well, no, we're down to 19 food, which is not very much. But let's get through this gosh darn storm so that we don't have to... endure the storm anymore. Goodness me. And still metal. Yeah, we are still after metal. Everybody have a good night's sleep. When you wake up, the storm will be all gone. Well, it is almost a new dawn on a new day, and Captain, the sea level is falling. That is great. Water level decreased by 0.5 meters. Water level is decreased by 0.5 meters. Water level is decreased by 0.5 meters. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Okay. Yes, maybe one day we will walk on ground again. Maybe, but today is not necessarily that day. The dock is inaccessible by boat. Yeah, I think that's because the wood rubble over here is kind of in the way. So I think I'm going to set that as a very high priority. I don't know if anybody's actually going to be able to go and access that. I guess we will see. Wood gunk. Lovely. Lovely stuff. If we need to move the dock around, how possible would that be? Yeah, it's kind of possible, actually. It's kind of possible. We can move to the end here. I actually think I prefer that, to be honest with you. Yeah, what's the issue? The storage is not reachable by any citizen? I think it should be reachable. I believe so, anyway. Let's allow that to just... Let's allow that to get rebuilt, and then we will see what happens. Right, this is good. This is good. So how's the mast looking? It's looking like it needs a few more levels of progress. Right. Yeah. Indeed, looks like the dock is much better. Yeah, we can get everybody. We can get everybody sorted. We can get everything unloaded here, which is marvelous. I would very much like the fishing boat to get out and do some fishing. Yeah, because we are running really, really low on food. I feel like I'm going to do another food thing. Produces mushrooms, requires water and wood. Let's do the mushroom farm. Sure. That'll give me another diversified supply. Right. Is there anything that we can get access to right now that we want to get? I mean, there's 4 bits of food there. We might as well yoink that. We might as well. There's a lot of gathering that still needs to happen. Fine. There's junk there. We can get through these walls now with our demolition hut. That's marvelous. I tell you what, if I do this at high priority, then that should allow, basically, yeah, that should allow everybody to get through into this little antechamber down here, and that'll make all the difference. I hope. That should theoretically allow us to get more stuff done. All right, what's going on here? We're waiting for the dock. Yeah, I kind of think that we have got some storage issues because of the dock, to be honest. Let's build a metal gathering boat. Yeah, I'm interested in getting a metal gathering boat for sure. I'm going to just build it now. But storage-wise, what I'm really interested in doing is building a storage facility over here and then basically just offloading straight from the dock. I also realized that now I've got 2 engineers that are available to do resource movements, and everything else is a little sketch. Let's have the number of engineers that we've got working in the labs at the moment, because I need to do other stuff. Let's also get a mushroom farm. Mushroom farm is going to go on our little production island, which is El Grando. Nice. We are still fine for food, albeit very, 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 very almost not fine. Right, still need to get access to... Oh, I did clear this area up. That's kind of good. Do still need to get access to over here. This area is a mess, isn't it? This is a mess. I mean, if I got in through here, can I even... I don't even think that I can access this area at the present moment. Yeah, let's destroy you. Destroy all of this. Yeah, don't worry. Destroy all of this, and then get a set of stairs. Nice. That gives me an extra little bit of reinforcement as well. Set that up to be dealt with. That is now accessible, so that's good. So the demolition hut should be able to get in here, and then I'm hoping... I mean, that's actually a large pile of wood. That's pretty much perfect. So that will allow us to get access to even more goods. Brilliant. I love the fact that you can just literally destroy everything. How cool is that? That is really, really cool. So metal as well. We should start to see metal coming in. Which boat is it? I thought it was... Yeah, this one. The metal gathering boat. Yeah, so you are going to start gathering a little bit of metal, which is good. We're going to start to see that building get demolished in a little bit. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Right, how can we improve engineers' happiness? We can improve the quality of their housing. That is kind of what I want to do. We can give them more water to drink. Not really that bothered, to be honest. Not really that bothered at all. Let's see if we can try and get a little roof on their house. Sure. It's a bit of a small roof. I kind of wanted a bit of a bigger roof. Yeah. Nice, let's do that. Let's get... roof here. Get a roof here, roof here, roof here, and a roof here. Now, oh, come on. I mean, everybody's got to look at that. We've just improved housing by a tremendous amount. Everybody's got to love that. Leisure as well. Let's see if we can try and do some leisure. I've not done any leisure research at all. For a tiny little trade of a bit of wood, I'd be very happy to make that work. We got 50 wood that is still waiting to be unloaded there. Man, we need more people. We need more people in order to try and get everything done here. Look at this. We're through. We're into the building at long last. Marvelous. We have done that. I hope by disassembling this, it's not going to accidentally end up leading to a collapsed building. I certainly hope not. Is there any food? Is there any food anywhere? I can set that to the gather priority high. I can set this to gather priority high. So then if we get through here, then we should be able to get down to here. I think that is all still within range. Yeah, it's all still within range of the 30-meter collection radius. So that's perfect. That is perfect. Yep. Good. Stockpiling rations. We're working on it. Build a metal dredger. Yeah. I forgot that I'd promised to build a metal dredger. I thought I was just going to get away with collecting the 50 metal. Oh well. No matter. What's next? There's going to be another low tide event. Well, that's good, because that means that things are going to stay at this level for the foreseeable. Ooh, investigate yellow crates. This is our #1 priority. I would love to do that. Where are said yellow crates? Is it these 2 yellow crates? There's some yellow crates in the back of this building. That may very well be it. Also, there's a person over here. There is a person here. I don't know how we get access to you, actually. But, I mean, new people, I would be very, very keen on that. Word spreads. Word is spreading about our colony. People are coming here to look for a better chance. We welcome everyone. Yes. I don't think I actually care. I think I just want... Oh, it's literally you. I think I just want all of these new people. That is really, really good. So what did we end up getting? We ended up getting... 4 more sailors? Really? More sailors? Well, I'm not complaining about more sailors, to be honest, because that is great. Let's get in through that broken window. That's set at max. Yeah, we'll be able to get this all done today. So, where's my metal gathering boat? My metal gathering boat is one of these. It is currently there. It's this one here. Let's get one of the sailors assigned to the port so that we can get, or the dock, I suppose, so that we can get another person assigned. Marvelous. This is looking real good. What is not looking real good is the fact that I have just got no food. I have got no food at all. The mushroom farm requires some resource inputs. The wood boiler requires some production inputs, and I hope that'll be enough. I'm not actually convinced that it will. Also, now look at this. Sailors are up to 9 happiness. Engineers are up to 10. That is spectacular. Have we done the leisure building research? We absolutely have. So, sure, let's allow people just to chill out over here. A fireplace? Yeah, nice. I mean, sure, there's probably going to be no issues with the fact that we're putting a really, really highly flammable, thing right next to a whole bunch of wooden structures. No, definitely not worried about that. Definitely not worried about that at all. Nice. Okay, so, yeah, yellow crates, we will break through the window on the back here. That should be done momentarily, basically as soon as we get into... Yeah, as soon as we get into this area, and then we will immediately follow that up with this, I hope. And then we will be able to get access to the yellow crate, at least one of the yellow crates, down at the bottom. There's no pressure. No pressure to get that done. Beautiful. Now we can get access to down there. Marvelous. Love to see it. Where am I going to be building... Where am I going to be building the next... Where am I going to be building the next house? I can't really build it down on this level because, you know, well, obvious reasons. Everybody's going to be upset. Oh yeah, I should have said, I gained the 50% movement speed boost. And no, we're not quite there yet, but soon. Soon we will get the +2 carry capacity, which I will be very, very happy with. Food, oh come on, we've got to get food across the line. If we don't have the ability to get food, we're gonna have to get another fishing boat. Yeah, and if we have to get another fishing boat, then I will be... No, I won't be sad. It's literally not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I think it's these two here. Can I send engineers here? I'm gonna click send. I don't know if it's actually gonna be possible. Yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't look accessible. I've got 192 wood. So I think that means that I am gonna have to do a bit of bridging, which I am always happy to do. The problem being, this is gonna be a very challenging area to link up to. Yeah. So that is easy, right?
Building completed.
That is easy enough. And then how about that? And then, oh, yeah, tell you what. Let's put in a support strut right over there. That's kind of cool. That is really, really nice. Okay. Then can I get away with just going downstairs there? Panel across here. Yes, nice. And then... Now, this is an even more challenging... This is an even more challenging style of build. I think we're going to try and build right from the center here. We're going to build out there, and then we're just going to build straight across. We're just going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Obviously, like, none of that is going to be supported. It's going to be... Oh, it's going to be a real pain in the backside to deal with, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can try and support it this side. See if we can try and support it this side. And then maybe we try and get, like, a double arch. Yeah, so that we can support a little bit further along. Good. And then that leaves just 2 blocks that are unsupported. Yeah, in fact, actually, you know what we could do? We could maybe get away with putting in an arch right here. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Okay, so we're using all of the arch strength. That's quite a lot of wood that we've invested in this project, but that should mean that we're able to get over to here, and then talk about wood investment. Then we're gonna go and literally ladder all the way up the side of this thing. Is there a better way, easier way in? I don't actually think so. I think this is the way. Yeah. Tell you what though, that is cool as heck. I absolutely love that. Then we can go ladder down. Oh, that tree is within the radius. +4 comfort. What about down there? Yeah, nice. Okay, so that does make this possible. That does make this possible. I think it makes it possible anyway. I don't foresee any issues navigating over to here. I don't have any workers available to assign, though. Can I return you guys and then send you over here instead? Don't think that we should have any issues with that. And then from there, let's get even more downward infrastructure. Yep. Ooh, that's gonna cost me more wood than I actually have access to. However, look at that. We've now got access to another pile of junk. Great, just what I always wanted. What is this? Pile of goods. Oh yeah, we don't have goods yet. That's not something that we have access to. Hey, look at that. Worker +2 carry capacity. Don't mind if I do. That is excellent. Very, very chuffed. Do I want to do anything? I've got access to this crate over here. I could do with getting, you know what? Get 2 engineers out of these labs. Let's get 2 engineers sent over there. I don't think it's going to make a difference whether or not it's an engineer or not that we've got operating over here. We've got 2 that are en route to this event, which is also fine. And then I guess we will see what the events are going to be. Oh, also, what's that? That looks like the top of a building, like a subway station or something. I don't know. Chocolates. While scavenging around, someone found a full box of chocolate bars. This might be the last time we get to eat chocolate. Give it to the workers. Give it to engineers. Give it to sailors. We need to give it to the engineers because we are working towards that 15 happiness. So yeah, I will do anything to improve the loyalty of engineers. It's only a little bit, but it's fine. Seems this box contains some old paintings. Well, not worth much now. Maybe they should be preserved as part of the culture. Yeah. Workers gain 1 loyalty. Sailors gain 1 loyalty. +20 goods. I'll take the influence, actually. I don't have the influence. We have also completed the wooden crate objective, which is very, very nice. 15 happiness. Hey! Look at that. Look at that. We've done it. 15 happiness. What is your second objective? Or your second perk? It is unlocking leader traits. Okay, you're green. +15% work efficiency. Edward Woolman's-Eye. Okay. It's a very nice name. I'm happy with that. That's good. That is good. So, stockpiling metal. We still need more metal. Have I not done any metal harvesting yet? I feel like I have not done very much metal harvesting at all. I also feel like that is almost entirely due to the fact that we pretty much always have an overloaded dock, and I need more storage. Right, sailor trader. Seems like a fair deal. Sailor has come trading. +55 food for 11 goods. Oh, great, you have just what we needed. We have too much sand. We don't need anything right now. Why trade when you can just take it? I mean, I would love to trade away some food. I'm going to I'm going to see if I can try and hold on to it for now. Assign some people to investigate what's inside. Reach the mysterious structure. Yes, 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 yes. We are doing it. Oh, can I go now? I can absolutely go now. Can I... Oh, how am I going to access this? That's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We will have an increased level of I can say send, but I don't think you're going to be accessible. No. So what have we got? We've got Junknado, and we're going to see an 8-meter increase unless we can get access to this thing right now. I mean, I have got 56 wood. 56 wood is by all accounts a decent amount of wood. It's just not decent enough to... It's not decent enough to get the job done. I think what we really need to do, right? Do I want to... I don't really... See, the thing is that I don't really want to deconstruct this area either. I mean, it would be nice just to get a few bits of wood back. So maybe that is exactly what I will do, but I don't really want to. What I need to do is I need to build out... I need to build out this way, right? Yeah, and then... see, there's only one sort of connection point over here. So this is going to be a bit of a nasty build for us, I think. Every build's a nasty build, isn't it? Yeah. So it just doesn't line up very well. That being said, hold on. Let's
Research completed.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We got it. We can make it work. We can absolutely make this work. So, I think, can we build right the way back to... Oh, we can't build right the way back to there. We can build that in there, right, which is not super useful. And then, what about a sort of triangular set of... I was going to say, like, what about some sort of, like... We need some rearwards connection to connect up to the back. You know what? That's actually not as bad as I thought. And if we just sort of, like, jewel that up, we give it that extra sort of strength. Yeah, that actually might end up working. No. I'm almost certain that it's because of this really, really nasty connection point over there. Let's do this then. I am absolutely having a whale of a time, to be honest. This is actually criminally fun. This is just too good. Right. So that in there. Is that better? I think that's better. Let's get that built. I think that should all be strong enough. It's not quite the whole puzzle. We need to get that in there, and then we obviously need to actually figure out how the heck we're going to get around this massive, ridiculous structure here. And unfortunately, I think the answer is going to be more wood. It's always got to be more wood. So we can get... Yeah, see, we want to go down... I don't really want to get access to this. See, the problem is I don't really care about access to that platform. Though maybe this is fine. I mean, if we can just kind of, like, connect all the way up to here. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. So now all we need to do is just get people down to this level, which should be doable with this, and then that is just not buildable under there. Yeah, that's the issue with, like, not coming at this from a sort of conventional angle. We could do something like that. See, but then are we going to be stressing things a little bit too much? How about that? How's that looking? That actually looks fine. So that will extend out this way. That'll extend everything out. That's good. So we can ditch you. Okay. Now, the real question is, are we going to be able to do this in the allotted time frame? We're like a little bit of the way there. We're a little bit of the way there, but that's fine. So, here. This is nasty. Oh, this is really nasty. I don't even know how we're going to be able to connect this up. This is I need to get some more. I need to get some more flipping buildings, honestly. Right, and then yeah, we need more wood, which unfortunately means that we just have to demolish all of this, which is not the end of the world, but we're also only a slight fraction of the way there. Okay, good, and then good. How's that? That actually works out remarkably well, and honestly is quite a cost-effective way of getting to where we need to go. Then we need to get over here, and then we need to get over there. Wowzers. This is almost certainly not going to be finished before... almost certainly not going to be finished before the flood arrives. I can't believe that that's actually working. That is really positive. Okay, down there. Yeah, I need more wood. I don't want to mess that up. Oh, what do we got? Oh, that's the sailor, isn't it? Oh, you're gonna end up complaining. You're gonna be upset. If I just put one more bit of support in under here, I think that actually fixes it. Yeah. Okay, well we still have another day. Well, like half a day actually. So, you know what, we might end up pulling this off. Let's this is going to be inconvenient. Let's pull this out. That gets me a little bit more wood. It's not a huge amount, but it might just be enough. So then we get... Oh, I see. The water level is so darn low here. Right there. And I think I need to go... Yeah, there. How's that? And then we need to just build that across there. Like, there's no way that ends up working out. It's just too... It's too large.
Building completed.
Yeah, also this wood gunk probably needs to be removed as well. Then we're also going to need to get some more stairs. It's doable. It's doable. We're within spitting distance of making it work. Okay, delete that. Is this all accessible now? No. We need to be super careful that we don't end up... Yeah, not building paths over there. So, let's return to this area. So if I was just to build across, and yeah, maybe here. Is that? I mean, that's the issue. Is I am so darn low that we are really going to struggle to reinforce this. I mean, I could get an entire second row here, but that would not help. I mean, we can build out a little bit from each side. Yeah, so let's do that. And then maybe just, like, shore it up with more supports. Yeah.
Completed.
Good. I mean, just double thickness. If we can, then we will. And then connect that. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Okay. Set wood is...
It's time to work.
It's time to work. Exactly, it's time to work. Let's get wood loaded. Let's get wood unloaded. Is it possible for me to get any wood from this trader? No. I don't want to lose influence. That feels like not a good idea. And I don't have any goods. We don't need anything right now. Yeah, just get out of here. It's fine. Okay. Harvest wood. That's what I'm talking about. Broken floor. I don't really want to get access to the broken floor. Have we got all the wood out of this room here? Yeah, we have. Anything else? Oh, yeah, I can get this ditched, and I can get this ditched as well. That would be fine. I get the resources back, so it's still okay. There's still a lot more goodies over there that I want to get access to. Right. It's so close. It's so close. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. We still got a day. We still got like a few hours. Also, I'm really low on food. Also, I'm really low on water. It's not good. It's not good. But it's okay. We hustle. We try. What about this area over here? You know what? This area is relatively easy for me to reconstruct if I need to. Let's delete it all. Whoops. Undo.
Research completed.
And, yep, delete you as well. I thought I was deleting everybody at the same time there. That's fine. That gets me up to 50 woods. That's gonna be enough. Well, it's gonna be enough to build this little connection. Whether or not this connection is gonna be strong enough to actually work, I feel like I've just created an absolute monster here. I feel like I've just created a monster. Undo and undo. We're building so low. It's so low. It's so low. I mean, is there anything else that we can do? A support triangle. I mean, we can't build the support triangle underneath. Can we, what? Oh, hold on. What if I use... Oh, I could go up a level. That's what I need to do. I'm going to go up a level. Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build up a level. There we go. That's going to increase the strength. Probably. There. Good. And we need more flipping wood. We need more wood. I'm throwing so much wood at this structure. It's got to be worth it. Come on. Okay, so then this, hopefully, and this is the linchpin that keeps it all together. No, that's not really worked out, has it? It's not really worked out. What about that? No. No. Okay, we gotta rethink this. We've got to rethink this. What about to the pile of wood over there? I mean, yeah, just ditch all of this. It's a lot of wood that we've got. We're not really limited by wood, but it is like a slight consideration. Yeah, so if we build over here. I mean, that's only 1 point. It's only 1 point of contact. It's actually surprisingly few points of contact. Yeah. Build this to here. Yeah, so we basically need to be building... We basically need to be building from literally right here all the way across, right? That's the... In the simplest form, that is where we need to be building. However, of course, that is just simply not going to work. Yeah. That says that's going to collapse it. That says that's going to collapse it. Oh, man. Yeah, I think the answer is elevation. I think the answer is 100% elevation. Let me see if we can try and rework this a little bit. Maybe I want to approach from the other side as well. I don't really want to bridge across here and then across here, although that would probably be more structurally sound. But let's try and rework this from the upside. Yeah, I'm just throwing ideas. I'm throwing wood at this mess, and I just think, you know what? We need to cut our losses. We need to come back. We need to come back with some bigger and better... Oh. Well, actually, that does kind of help, I suppose. Yeah, we need to come back with some bigger and better...
Research complete.
Sure, build, whatever, I don't care. We need to come back with some bigger and better tools at our disposal. And we're going to have to do that after the thingy... whatever the storm hits. Which is fine, don't get me wrong. It's not necessarily the end of the world. Let's have a little look at research and see what we can do. A watchtower keeps an eye on the city in the horizon. Who knows what it might notice? Not against that. Not against that. Wood support buildings. See, that seems like a good thing to do. Metal support buildings also seems really kind of cool. Let's get some engineers into here so that we can get that done. I mean, I doubt that we're going to be able to get it researched today, but that's all right. Yeah, definitely could do with more people. Definitely could do with more people. So we got the junk NATO coming along soon. I also could probably, like, rebuild this infrastructure over here. We've also got, by the looks of it, another metal cube, another yellow cube in this area, which we can't really access at the moment, but we will be able to access in a bit. Oh, did we manage to get people across here? Oh, we totally did. Okay, I don't know. I actually legitimately don't know how, but it's a weather control station. Fix it and turn it on. 50 tools. Leave it for now. Yeah, we're going to have to leave it for now. We do not have electricity. We do not have tools. Leave it for now. That's fine. We will come back. We'll come back with some tools. We will come back and deal with that. Wow. Okay. That is great. That is marvelous. Don't get trapped in there. Don't get trapped in there. Go and return.
The water is rising.
Yeah, because otherwise you might end up getting stuck there, and that's not really something that I want to deal with. So, what was it that we needed to get? It was 50 tools and 20 electricity. Okay, that is good. That is something to build towards. The good news is we've now got a lot more variety in building materials to get places. I like that a lot. That is great. Research is looking great. Let's get electricity. And then, what did I say?
Today was a
Tools.
good day. Get some rest,
So,
everyone.
gathering, metal crane, explosives barrel, advanced huts. I think advanced boat, steel structures, advanced crane. I mean, we do have the production buffer. It's got 30 tools in it. We need 50 tools. I can gather this if we need to. I can gather it. It would lose us the bonus, the production bonus, but you know, that would be all right. Yeah,
Up,
tools.
everyone, up.
I've not seen any other sort of tool deposit, but if I can try and get one, then that would be marvelous. Yep, mysterious structure is again below. Where are you going? Where's everybody going here? You're gonna get your feet wet in order to come and scavenge this wood. Don't get me wrong, I would be very, very happy to do this. Citizen is in a flood zone, but you know what?
Buildings available.
That's absolutely fine.
And this one will need
Right.
even more resources to build.
Yeah, tools. I'm gonna send you out over there. Cool. Let's give it a shot. You might be able to get there. Get dropped off by a boat or something. Yeah, let's start the process of extracting this production buffer. I have no idea how we're going to be able to get our other tools, but that's fine. Citizens can generate some electricity. Yeah. I don't think, by the way, that we're going to see flood levels. I mean, we can't tell, right? But I don't think we're going to see flood levels go back to where we were. Right, give me some energy. Hey, Captain, come here for a sec. Don't get me wrong, I like how you run things, but all this talk about how surviving is the #1 priority will soon be in the past. We have to think about the future, about starting a new economy, earning stuff, earning money, buying stuff. Here's the deal. You build something for me, I run it, and you get your cut. I like how you think. Reach thrift stand total. Surviving is our #1 priority. Reach electric junk catcher. I think the thrift stand is probably what we want to do. So let's see if we can try and get that researched. Is that in social? Thrift stand. It absolutely is. So let's go and do that. It's going to take us a little bit of junk. It's going to take us a little bit of wood. And we're actually very, very over capacity on a lot of that stuff, which is quite nice. We're still not doing metal, though. We're still not doing metal. Is there any metal around? I don't think so. There's certainly not much if there is. No matter. Yeah, okay, so we need to get the metal smelter in order to produce metal. Which is fine. It's fine. We're okay with that. I needed to get the metal dredger for something as well, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. No worries. Let's crack on with that. We can also get ourselves some more housing, which I still need to actually solve where exactly we're going to build this. Over here? This is going to be the sketchiest, the absolute sketchiest house that we could possibly get built. You know what? Will this build? That looks completely structurally sound. I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to be the people that are living over here. But that's all right. That's all right.
New buildings available.
All right, research available. Let's immediately start work on the electric junk catcher.
Completed.
I need to do some electricity production, so let's try and do that. Thrift stand. Yeah, where do we want to build that? Here is fine, I suppose. Yeah, it's not actually going to make a huge difference. Might restrict walking ever so slightly, but it's going to make everybody a little bit happier, which is exactly what we like to see. Very, very good. Okay, junk catching. That is what we are all about. We are okay for food. We are mostly okay for water as well. I cannot believe that we've managed to turn things around so comprehensively. A junk NATO that is going to last basically the entirety of a day. I think we can handle it. Pick your favorites. Reaching 30 happiness will reach one of the most powerful perks. What do we got? 22 happiness. Each assigned engineer gives +1 production output. That's insane. That's really, really good. I will pick my favorites. Let's get Double food, double water production. We don't have any goods to give away yet, so it's not like that really matters, but you're at 17 happiness at the moment, and with any luck, we can maybe bump you up just a little bit, which is kind of cool. Right, the research for the electric junk catcher has just been completed. I mean, we don't need it, actually, because we've got so much junk. We've got junk coming out of everywhere, to be honest. Recycles junk into metal or metal smelter. I think we'll do the recycling, I think. I'm going to need to get base metal from somewhere, and I don't actually know where we're going to be able to get that. What's going on over here? What is this? A locked entrance. Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. We need 4 power in order to make that all work. So let's maybe nab ourselves this hamster wheel that I was chatting about. Where's the access point here? This is a funky building, this one. This is a funky building. You know what? Let's build that there. Sure. Why the heck not? Let's build that there. Let's get this over there. Let's get this deleted. And that should be fine. Again, I would not like to work here personally, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Yeah, I need to get 10. I need to get 10 metal somehow. So we're gonna need to find metal. We need to find metal in this world. I mean, is it? It's here. Yeah, we can gather some of this, can't we? I think we can. So let's see if we can try and set this to be gathered at a top priority. Sure. And actually, tell you what, there's like a big old pile of steel, like right up here, which is actually surprisingly more accessible than I maybe once thought. Okay, so that gets us up to here. Am I going to need to get over the barriers? I may have to do that. Yeah, I feel like I might have to get over the barriers here. But that, you know what, let's leave this. Let's gather that. Don't gather that one. Gather that. Gather that. Gather that. So yeah, see if that puts us into a slightly better position. We'll go to 3 times speed. The output production is full.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's because we don't really have anyone that is available to do anything. Also, I think I have got reach thrift stand total production cycle. Oh, have I not got the right thing? Thrift. Yeah, we've got the thrift stand, but that is, it's apparently not had its entire production cycle. That's fine. Oh, look at this. There's an event down here. Oh, we can detonate this. I don't really want to detonate it, but I would quite like to send some people there. So let's get the 2 engineers out of here, and then let's get the 2 engineers sent across into there in order to go and get access to it. Sure, what the heck. Let's go and do that. We'll do that real quick. Do that, see what the situation is. Amazing. I think we got to it before it was destroyed, but we might have actually just harvested it and then dropped it into the ocean. Oh well. Cool. Let's get an engineer to work on the hamster wheel. Great. That is utterly ridiculous, but I'm very, very much here for it. Very, very much here for it. And yeah, we are still building up our electrical reserves, so we don't have enough to make it work yet, but that's okay. Changing your life. Some people would like to try a different path and join another group. Whoa, 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 whoa. -1 engineer, +1 sailor. No. Know your place and be happy about it. Maybe there is something that would change your mind. I would like to, but I can't afford to get rid of the engineers right now. I mean, I would love more sailors, but not at the expense of my engineers. Oh, I need to get the metal gathering hut. I need to get the metal gathering hut before I can actually gather this metal. Ah, so that's why I'm not collecting it. Okay, yeah, it makes sense that we can't just do it in the demolition hut. Oh, your people are supporting you. One of your groups is now generating influence. Ooh, very nice. Great news. Amazing news. We love to see that. So you're up to gain plus 0.1 influence per person in this group. Yes, absolutely. We like that. Influence is good. It'll allow me to spend some points to reduce some of the bad decisions, or to mitigate some bad situations. But it's actually not necessarily the end of the world. Man, I would love some more people. We're still a little bit touch and go with everything. But I tell you what, you know, we got some goods. That's nice. We're getting some tools. Slowly but surely. That's nice. We are getting some power as well. That's good too. Yeah. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. We've got some fuel as well from somewhere. That's kind of nice. There's obviously this area over here, which... yeah, let's get you... you returned. We had those workers assigned for that entire time. That's a little bit annoying, but not necessarily the end of the world. Anything else over here that we want to do? We're just slowly but surely disassembling each and every bit of this house that can be disassembled. Okay, next priority. Next priority is to get access to... What's that over there? Sea level drop by -6 meters. Okay, so that's going to be our time to get access to the tower. So we need to stockpile the 50 metal. We will get this metal gathering hut built. Do you know what? Let's rebuild this. Let's rebuild this walkway. Also, the wind support arc. Yeah, I'm here for a lot of these things. Let's get this out to here. Beautiful. And then let's make sure that there is a support arc right there. That's actually brilliant. That's real good. And then down one side. Okay, built that in the wrong place. But it's okay. And then, you know what? Now that we've got... Where is it? Now that we've got this little guy, I think we put you in there, and that immediately solves all of our issues. I love that. That is great. What an improvement. What an improvement. That is perfect. So, do we need... Oh, there's wood in there, actually. Yeah, we can maybe get access down here. The problem is all of this ladder infrastructure that is around here. Yeah, so we don't want to come down on top of a set of stairs or anything like that. Yeah, that's a bit better. We build that over there. We ditch you. Nice. And then I don't think we can set that up to be gathered quite yet. Build that there. Build that there. And you know what? Build all the way around the edge. What the heck? We got plenty of wood. I'm happy to do that. Okay, nice. And then that will be buildable. Okay, we are going to see everything drop down. New building is available. Metal gathering hut. Fantastic. Enables metal gathering huts and metal boats to deconstruct some of the environment for metal. Yes, I need that. I need that. I need that. Wood structure, metal structures. Brilliant. Get it all. Get it all. Get it all. Get it all. So can I access... Oh, there's good stuff here. There's good stuff here. There's good stuff everywhere, to be fair. Let's get... What the heck? Let's build this here. Yeah, build that in there. Marvelous. And then let's get people assigned right here. This place lacks a true captain. Captain, it's been a while and you still haven't chosen where we're going as a society. I know, sorry, I don't want to change anything. To be fair, I don't want to change anything. Freedom. Required freedom. Yeah, we need to look at our policies. So what do we do on fertilizer? Should we use human waste for more food? Yellow water. Should we collect urine for more water? No. Happiness from water. I'll take happiness from water. Happiness from food. It's going to cost me a lot of influence, to be fair. I probably want freedom. Yeah, I probably want freedom. So we'll try and mostly do that. Freedom's our future. Brilliant. Everybody's going to gain more. Don't want to change anything. No, that's not, unfortunately, an option. And a ghost ship. Captain, look, there's a ghost ship heading our way. Seems there's no people on board. We should probably check for valuable resources. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's not get greedy. Let's only take what's on the outside. Secure the hull first, then search it. Ooh, work overtime. We need those materials. I don't have anything else. So we'll just take the metal. Now that is really, really handy because it allows me to get the recycling center done. I think, or at least partially some of the way towards the recycling center. I need workers to work this. Let's reduce the number of workers that we have working there and increase that there. Let's also get you there and you there. So 30 meters. Yep, we've got lots and lots of steel over here. We know that we're gonna get access to this steel. We just need to literally get there. Beautiful. That is going to be tippity top of our priority list, and we are going to start the process of getting ourselves some metal.
We don't have much time.
Uh-oh. Group leaders are fighting. Group leaders got into a fight over which group contributes the most to our settlement. Well, we know that it's engineers because we also feed them the most. Side with the workers, side with the engineers. You're all equally worthless. No, I'm siding with the engineers. Who am I kidding? Although, that being said, I think we're Ah, no, we still got more loyalty to go. So, you know what? Side of the
I guess
engineers.
this makes sense.
Yeah,
Your latest
sorry.
circumstances.
Okay, contacting the outside world. We should build a smoke signal. We should build a radio tower. We should build a lighthouse. I am not sure what we should build, actually. Could be anything. Could be anything. Where is it? Is it in energy? It is not in energy. Oh, word spreads. Just realized we got another thing. Find another place we're full. No, I'll take influence. Yes, and we will absolutely take the workers. That is perfect. Okay, so contacting the outside world. I don't have the ability to do any of these things yet. Apparently, I've not met the requirements. That's fine, though. We're just about done with the stockpiling mission, which is fantastic. Look at that. We are getting down and dirty with this pile of steel here. That is great. Tell you what, let's increase the... Yeah, increase the floor space that we have around here so that we can actually work with 2 people on this facility at the same time. There we go. Let's allow as much access as we possibly can get. I'm also probably going to try and get a little bit further up in order to... Yeah, in order to try and get...
Great decision, Captain.
In order to try and get access to this big old steel pile. Right, we're about to endure a storm. I don't think the storm is going to threaten any of my infrastructure at the present moment. Recycling center, we should be working through. That's good. We should have no issues getting any of this metal, to be honest. This is great. Yep, very, very happy that we're getting all of the metal together. That's marvelous. Still need a little bit of extra wood. It's probably because, yeah, we've got so much metal, we've got so much junk, we've got everything, just everything is being stored on our storage racks, and we could really do with some more storage space. So, you know what, let's go and do that. Go and build that over there, go and build that over there. They should be relatively easy to build. And that's perfect. Some tenants are unable to get access to their house. Can they not just all use the same door? If we need to modify this location, it would be the easiest thing in the world to do. And in fact, just building it over there is completely fine. Right, keep making them happy. I would like... Ooh, we'll receive goods. You'll promise to reach engineer happiness 36 out of 41. And we'll receive goods. Influence. I will take this. I will take this. Sure, keeping engineers happy. Yeah, we will make it, don't worry, because all we need to do, right, is do a little bit of good distribution. Now, I don't have a lot of goods at the present moment, but we only need to make him happy for just a little bit of time. I need to figure out what prerequisite I need for this. Yeah, so I'll receive the signaling buildings. This is how I'm going to unlock the buildings, I think. Yeah. Fix it and turn it on. 20 power. We are not in a great power position. Can I do a gravity battery? I kind of like that idea. Let's get the wooden wind turbine. Sure. And then let's see if we can try and get some more electricity related things. I still want to try and turn this on. Sure. We'll see if we can try and make that happen. Reach engineer happiness. How are we doing with goods? Yes, we are losing goods. Doesn't look like it has improved. It doesn't look like it has improved their happiness. But you know what? We're gonna try and get them there regardless. Am I better for wood? I am still super over capacity here. We got food, we got junk, we've got wood, 14 in the overflow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Good news is, oh, workplace accident. Can't afford to lose anyone? No, we cannot afford to lose anyone. Shut the door, so here's the plan. We're gonna cannibalize this poor guy? No, we cannot afford to lose anyone. Yeah. And I need to get more sun distillers, or I need to get some other way to get more water. You know what? Let's do 2 more. Yep. And they cost junk to build, so frankly, it seems like a ridiculous reason not to get more. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, we are coming up on our... What did I say this was? Was this our... I think this or this was our opportunity to get access to this area here. A lost child. This can't happen again. You'll promise to build a watchtower. You'll receive 15 influence. Tragedy. Parent says their kid was playing near the water. Maybe you haven't looked deep enough. It's a bit dark. Let's promise to build a watchtower. Sure. I haven't done that yet. I'm working on it. That's fine. Okay, weather control station. We are getting closer. We're getting closer. We need 20 energy. We're getting towards that. We're doing our research for the wooden wheel. Then we need a gravity battery. That is going to give me a little bit of extra capacity, a little bit of extra storage, which is good. We have finished up with the storage mission. Can I get... Do you know what? I can just ditch this stairway here. Yeah. It does make this area slightly inaccessible, but you know what? We can actually just go and make it accessible like that. Yeah, that's way better. And then we can get another house right in there. Beautiful. Research has been completed. Let's get ourselves the gravity battery. Sure. And then let's also see if we can try and build ourselves this wind turbine. Yeah, very nice. Building it on top of a house would be kind of a cool idea, but I don't think that we can really afford to do that. Where is the best place to build said wind turbine? We basically want to have unimpeded vision on both sides, and it looks like it needs to actually be at a slightly elevated position. So I think like somewhere like this is probably ideal. We need to make sure that... Yeah, I know you're not happy with that video game, but don't worry, we can reinforce. Can we? We can reinforce this and make it work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this is a bad idea. It's a good place for it though. It's a good place. It's a good place. There's no way that this works. I mean, it's cool though. It's cool. Yeah, let's delete you. And let's move this down. Let's move this down. Let's get a support beam over there. We get many, many points of contact over here. How does that look? Honestly, not much better. Not much better at all. There we go, there we go. And I'm somehow out of wood. Well, I can't build that there, but we can build all the associated wooden infrastructure. That's a nice thing to do. That's a very nice thing to do. Oh, what's going on? People are feeling down right now, but we could change that. How about a small feast? Yeah, I mean, minus 100 food is not necessarily the end of the world because we've got food to spare. I think I'll take the food for the loyalty, though. Loyalty from everyone is really nice.
As long as you say it
yeah,
with confidence,
that's good.
People will believe that you're
okay,
right.
let's go back to trying to find a location for our wind turbine. It's going to be a challenge to get it in the right place. Yeah, we need to... See, the walkway is like one of the best places that we could actually do it. Here is also not bad. Can I move this to here? Yeah. And then what about that in there? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's give that a shot. It does make this area a little bit inaccessible, so let's get a little walkway around here, and then that should make that area work. Good, and that's probably perfect. Nice. Okay, we have got a lot of options. Trader, yes, I would... no, you know what? I don't need anything right now. A ship with sailors passing by. I need more. I need more engineers, ideally, to be honest. Minus 20 influence. Yeah, I'll take the engineers. That is almost certainly better for me. Engineers are really good. Each assigned engineer gives +1 production output to the workplace. I mean, that is so sick. That is so sick. What's not sick, however, is that we are over capacity with our population, and also our storage is kind of like in a really, really bad place. Also, water. We need a lot of water. Can I maybe get? It's the wood boiler. Yeah, let's put the engineer into the new engineer, one of the new engineers, the only new engineer, into the wood boiler. Yeah, that's not bad. Can we actually get access to this area down here? I think I've built a completely inaccessible little deck. That's okay, though. That's a very easy fix for us. And we can get on top of the water situation. Lickety split. Okay, is this accessible at the moment? Building is still flooded. That's okay. We will have an opportunity very soon. I'm not worried about that. Building a watchtower. Yes, we will work towards that. Oh, did I get a recycling center? Did I get that? Did I get that built? Wood gathering crane. It's production. Electric junk catcher. Am I... Oh, I didn't finish the recycling center. Ah, darn. I didn't realize that. Okay. I thought we did. Well, let's get that finished real quick. So that's going to give me the opportunity to get more juicy stuff. Am I... Wind intensity is 0. Great. But the clearance is 97. So that's fantastic. We're in a good place with regards to that. 30 tools. Yet we have completely harvested this area. I can now build the recycling station, which requires 40 wood. Man, I cannot believe that I'm low on wood. I want... Yeah, you can go and continue to harvest wood. Any other resource collection? You know what? Set this large pile of wood to be gathered at the tippity top priority. Pile of food. There's only 4 bits of food left in that. So that's fine. Let's set you to 0 goods since we don't have any goods. Obviously, there's a load of stuff over here that we still haven't got. But a lot of it is junk, and I'm not really that bothered about junk. I need to get the concrete extraction. I need to get tool production. Metal support buildings. Yeah, let's get metal support buildings because we can actually afford it. It's fairly easy for us to get built. We've got the resources to make it all happen right now. Water-wise, I think we're mostly on top of our water situation. Ooh, fuel down there and metal down here. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, the wind is slowly but surely turning. And you are slowly but surely running. You're not really making a huge amount of progress, but that's fine. That will allow us to get into this door over here. I'm going to return the workers right now because it's clear that we don't have the power that is necessary to make that all happen. That's okay. Get the workers back so that we can start moving resources around a little bit more freely. We still have so much flipping junk. Do you know what? Let's go down. Let's go downstairs and get some more storage facilities up and running. Yeah, if this area ends up getting flooded, who cares? It's just going to be more junk that is stored down there anyway. So that's fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, we can get access. No, we can't get access there. Okay, so we got to move on day 18. We got to move on day 18. Would you like to buy some people? A wandering trader has come to our settlement. Prepare to die, scum. You will receive the Beacon of Hope. Sends out rescue parties. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate that. I don't know how I feel about this. How about buying one for me? A human trading post? I could use someone like you. Prepare to die, scum. Yeah, prepare to die, scum. I think that's probably for the best. That does give us the Beacon of Hope, which I feel like I should be building in a fairly elevated position just for the sake of doing it. Yeah, up here. Let's get this built up here. Does unfortunately mean that I need to get another little access area. Sure, what about up there like that? Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Sure. That'll work. Amazing. We did it. We did it. Okay, get the Beacon of Hope built. That's fine. Right, a watchtower. I have not yet built a watchtower. I'm working it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. We need to get this mysterious structure investigated. We need to get that all sorted. Tool production. I am going absolutely full tilt to try and get tool production sorted. Let's get through metal support buildings. Let's get tool production done. Right, concrete extraction has just been finished. Tool production is gonna happen now. We need concrete extraction in order to get tool extraction. Concrete placeholder. Okay, fine. Let's get this. Oh, yeah, this is big. This is big. This is real big. Holy cow, this thing's huge. Can we put this up here? Yeah, this kind of slaps, as I guess, as a build location. I'm still trying to save up goods for the recycling station. I honestly need to get access to this crate here, hence why I've just built this set of stairs. I do have a few people that are dehydrated, apparently. Don't really know why that is the case, because there is plenty of water to go around. But the important news is that we are going to be building this large pile of wood, or we're going to be deconstructing this large pile of wood, and that should get me all of the resources that we need. The concrete extractor is, wow, is looking real good. So input that we need is fuel. I do have a bit of fuel. It's not a lot of fuel, to be honest. Let's get an engineer to go and operate it. Let's get a Let's get an engineer and one of you, and then that should give me the concrete that we need in order to make everything work. We've got metal structures that we can deploy if and when we need to. This is good. We got an opportunity. We got an opportunity to get the job done over here now, I think. So what did we need? We needed metal. Yeah, we needed. There's still no path over to get there. To get over there. So I don't know how you managed to get out there the first time, but oh, there's a new area that is accessible. Aha. Okay, that does actually help me out like quite a bit. Turns out, who'd have thunk it that that the deeper we go, or the more the. Oh, an offer to share. What's up? A good-hearted person previously took his offering a supply stash. It's quite generous of you. Everyone empty your bags right now. No. I would say empty your whole bag. That's quite generous of you. I can't take it from you. I actually need the influence more than I need the food. We're very, very good for food. People are dehydrated. Just wait a bit more. I wish I could get people to wait a bit more, but we just need a little bit more water, and that water is not forthcoming, apparently. It's because it's not very sunny at the moment. It's fine, though. It's fine. Concrete, yes. You're working on that. That's good. We should be able to get concrete, I hope, very, very soon. Yeah, I don't really have any fuel to speak of, so we're going to need to figure out how we... food to fuel? Wood to fuel? Yeah, probably this, actually. You know what? Let's get you sorted. Cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And, oh, there we go. We completed the dehydrated quest line over there, which is quite nice. Weather station, fix and turn it on. We are 20 power, 50 tools. That's a lot of power that we're going to need, and we currently have got 9. Well, we can get another hamster wheel, I suppose. That's an option. This is sure. Let's build another hamster wheel. Let's build another 2 hamster wheels over here. Why the heck not? Why the heck not?
Enough work for today.
That will get us part of the way there. There is some stuff that's going to collapse. Word spreads. What do we got? Word is spreading about your colony. People are coming here looking for a better chance of survival. Yeah, I'll take some engineers. Absolutely. Welcome on board. Yes, please. That is brilliant. I do need some more water. Is this area accessible, by the way? I didn't even check. Oh, the door's at the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Let's get you around here. And oh, I'm so low on wood. I'm so low on wood. It's because basically all of my wood requirements or all of my wood is being dumped into like wood boilers and stuff like that. So it's just taking us a lot. I'll tell you what I can do. I could start disassembling some of this infrastructure over here. Yeah, none of this is really strictly necessary. So we'll get you out of there. That's good. And now sea access is blocked to 70%. I think that's okay. I don't think that's necessarily too bad for us, but that will get us part of what we need. Recycling center. I don't need the recycling center. I do need the tool center, but we're going to get food to fuel because I just suspect that I'm going to need a little bit more here. Shocking news. Since we started producing electricity, people have been getting shocked and sometimes even obtaining serious injuries. Just dry your hands next time. Insulate the wires. Insulate the wires because we've got plenty of junk. So let's do that. Beyond basic needs. Seems that life is going back to normal. People have food, water, and shelter. How about building something for leisure? Build a bar. You know what? There are maybe some slightly higher priorities than building a bar right now, but that's all right. Yeah, still can't do any of these. That's fine. Yes, I would very much like to get the weather control station. We've got 30 tools. We need just a few more tools. There are some tools. I think there's access to some tools down here. I don't know. We also could probably do with getting, yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, building is flooded at the moment, but that's going to change very, very shortly. We could do with getting access to some more like low level stuff. Metal wind turbine. What are we up to power wise? Not up to anything new yet. Production, tools production. Yep. Get back to tools production. That is absolutely what we require. We've got plenty of metal now. We're able to harvest a decent amount of metal. No fuel in storage. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about, to be honest. Food to fuel. Produces fuel using fuel using food and junk. Brilliant. And you are sure. I mean, how could this go wrong? How can it go wrong? It can't go wrong. It's fine. It's totally fine. Right, and then elevate up to the top, and then a little walkway over here. Sure, sure, let's do it. Okay, I still think that even after we build all of this, we should have the ability to make it work. Let's get a worker and a sailor assigned. There we go. We can start throwing some of these mushrooms into this big old pit over here, which I think is a ample use of our time. And now we have got we've got a massive cauldron thing on top of our research facilities. I love that. I absolutely love it. Okay, that's nice. We need more of this. Good. Let's get a worker assigned here. We will get an engineer assigned as soon as we possibly can to this facility right over there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting very, very close to making this all work. Sailing trader. I would really, really, really like some tools, because that would mean that I don't have to do the tool production. There is a way that I can get goods. There are some goods. Maybe there's some goods over here. There's 20 goods. How long do we have? There's 26 that we need over there, though. That's the only problem. Yeah, okay. So even if I did manage to get it, it still wouldn't be enough. Yeah. Irritating. But you know what? Not necessarily the end of the world. That's fine. Right, can we go and get the... Oh, tell you what we'll do. There we go. Bring that right down. And then we can click on this, hopefully. There we go. There we go. Let's get 2 engineers to go and inspect that. Also, there's a lot of stuff down here. Fuel. Yeah. That's tools. That's tools. That's tools. That's tools. That's tools. 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 Right. I need to absolutely get stuck in there. That's good. I tell you what, honestly, you can really, you can change everything by just getting, a few, going down a few layers in the water. That is exactly what we'd like to do. Right. Good. Good. And there. And I have to go around the back. How is this going to work? It's, actually, it's fine. There we go. And then set this as our gather priority very high. And then get two bits of ladder right there. I think that should now make this accessible. Yep, it absolutely does. That's going to get me the tools. Brilliant. So that is going to be 50 tools. So, the weather control station, fix and turn on. Yep, 50 tools. Absolutely working on that. 20 electricity. We are up to 12. Why is this not being built? Let's go and force the priority. So that's going to get me 3, I hope. I need to get another wind turbine. Probably. If the good times are good, then, you know, we're fine for winds, but we're not at the moment. I think, as a consequence, I probably want to get some more hamster wheels.
Time to relax.
Yeah.
And think about tomorrow's work.
We just don't have much build space. That's the only problem here. We are quite limited spatially at the present moment. Can I build... Tell you what, I could build some hamster wheels inside here. Nope, it's not tall enough. Ah, darn it. Okay, what do we got? We got a junk NATO coming at us soon. I want this to be all built soon. Can we get stuff down here? We absolutely can. Okay, this is where we're going to build as many hamster wheels as we can. It's a bad thing that we're going to be wasting effectively so many bodies on getting all of this done, but it is absolutely worth it. Okay, beyond basic needs. Stop. Don't care about that. Old paintings. Goods. Hang them in every house. Hang them in every house. Sure, we've heard about this place. What a shit-ass looking town. They told me this place had plenty of stuff, but judging by the looks of it, we probably should have brought something for you instead. Cut his throat while he's talking to you? We don't want any trouble. I don't have the water to give, buddy. I'm just gonna mess you up. Brilliant. Okay, engineer, and engineer. Where does that take our power to? It should be, I hope, enough to get across the line. That is the dream.
Captain, we
Group
have a
leaders are
major
fighting.
problem.
I don't really care. I think I'm going to say you're all equally worthless, so that I'm going to get a little bit of extra influence here. That's fine. Also, I think I can now... Ooh, what's this? Food. Yeah, maybe we want food, actually. I think I can now definitely bridge across here. I think this is eminently doable. Now that I've got access to just a little bit more territory, I think we should be fine. That being said, contacting the outside world. No, weather control station. We are close. We've got the tools. We've got the tools, and now it is just down to the energy. And in fact, that is actually the energy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Power. We should be there. Come on, power. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Fix and turn it on. Leave it for now. Now try it. Fix and turn it on. Do I need to get access? I might need to get access. I'm gonna try again and get this bridged. As challenging as it is. Oh, tell you what we can do. We can do metal elevator. Build parts of an elevator on top of each other. Yeah, let's see if we just build a large metal path. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't think that we're going to have anywhere near the resources to make it all work, but how about that? Yeah, that's 84 metal. That's a lot of metal. Metal support block? Yeah, maybe that's more like it. So that says that's going to break. But that will be fine. Oh, that's perfect for us. That is amazing. And then we get this here. This here, this here. And then at this site, we could do metal, or we could do... Yeah, we could do something else. Fine. And right up to the tippy top. Brilliant. And that gives us access right across here. Okay. Are we good for power? I think we should be good for power. I hope we're good for power. We're going to need to send some people across, which means that I'm going to have to cut out engineers from there and from there. That's good. And then let's get people sent across here, which absolutely should be walkable now, I believe. I certainly hope so. I think there should be a fairly well-established path across the entirety of the map. In fact, this looks like my people that are coming through just now. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. I don't know. By the way, do I have the ability... I think I might need the ability to store the power. That, I think, is the issue. Let's have a little look. So, gravity battery, sure. We can go and get this fixed. And then a proper battery. How much is the gravity battery going to give me? It's going to give me not probably enough. Yeah, you know what? Let's... If you do not work, let's gather that bit at highest priority. If you, are not working, then that's fine. Contacting the outside world, we still can't do anything with this. Not met the requirements. Until we can get the 20 capacity, there's pretty much no reason for you guys to stay over there. The jump tornado is not necessarily going to make a big old difference. The storm is also not going to make a big old difference to how things operate. Let's get the gravity battery done and see where that leaves us. Well, we've just had this sailing away quest pop up. As the storms become more and more dangerous, some of us are starting to wonder maybe if there's a better place somewhere far away. A steel ship might hold us all. I think we can turn this safe place into a haven for all of us. A better place. There are no other places left. A steel ship may help us. You'll receive a huge ship. Oh my lordy, that is massive. Look at the size of that. Sure. I mean, I'll do it. I'm gonna say I'm still working on it. It's gonna be a little big, but that's fine. How are we doing with my? Look at the size. Look at the size. It's gonna be huge. Look at the 400 metal, 500 fuel, and 200 tools. Humongous ship. Not even a large ship. A humongous ship. It is very, very large. But the good news is that we are mostly done with our gravity batteries. So. The mysterious structure, the weather control station, could be anything. Also, we're making sand now. That's kind of nice. The gravity battery. I need 25 metal. Where do I want the gravity battery to go? I think the 25 metal we should get pretty much right now because we're not using metal for anything. I don't believe. Is that storm gonna do anything for me? No, I think we should be all right. Okay, let's get the gravity battery built tomorrow. Capacity per meter is 0.5. I might need to get 2 of these, but the good news is that I've got the perfect place to build them. It's up here. It's absolutely up here. I just need to make sure that I have got, yeah, the ability to access this area. Pile of gas tanks. Yeah, not super bothered about that. Let's get this out here. There we go. Build all of that along.
Construction completed.
Changing your life.
Wait.
No, I don't want to allow anybody to change at all. -2 engineers to sailors? No.
Work time
No, 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 no.
starts now.
That is not what we need. Okay, we still need to find a few more sources of metal. And there is honestly not much metal. There's honestly not much metal remaining. I need to start processing the junk from metal, but that is going to require even more metal to build, and I don't think that we want to do that as a priority. I don't think so. I am happy with the fact that we've got a whole bunch of concrete coming through here. That's nice. It's not like I really need it for anything, but it's happening. It's good. It's looking nice. You know what? Abort the hamster wheel. Abort the hamster wheel. That's fine. What do we got? Wood rubble. Anything else down here that I want to pick up? I mean, we can gather these. We can gather these. Yeah, we need to gather a little bit of metal over here. Where's my metal gatherers? Why are they not gathering? Also, did I not need an advanced crane in order to move this? Metal gathering. Oh, I can do this with a metal gathering hut. Sure then. Oh no, that's this structure here. Yeah, I don't think the metal vents will be gatherable with the metal gathering hut. Yeah. Don't quote me on that, but I just don't think so. That's all top priority. That's nice. We'll go get that done. That's good at least. Okay, and let's get our first gravity battery up here, shall we? So, it's going to need to be facing the edge. Yeah, perfect. That is ideal. So, 1, how much capacity is that going to give me? I need 20, right? I need 20 for this weather control station. And I currently do not have 20. Right. Force the priority. Absolutely everybody get in here. 25 metal. Yes, please. Come. Get it built. How much is that gonna give me capacity-wise? That's gonna give me a capacity of 20. So does that immediately allow me to get this built? It absolutely does. Okay, let's get this confirmed. Weather control station. It seems like it's still connected to the global weather system network and is somewhat functional. We could try to see if it works. 30 power. We need more wind. We need more sun. Leave it for now. You know what? That's a super easy problem for us to solve because all it requires is literally just one more gravity battery, which does require a little bit more metal. But I think at the current rate that we've got metal coming through, we should be all right. This Junknado is not great for us, but it's okay. What did we need? It was 30 junk and 25 metal. Yeah, so we should be able to get that. Whether or not we're going to be able to get it today is another question, but I'm pretty happy with how it's all coming together. And just as the weather improves from a miserable, miserable storm, we're able to nab ourselves this second gravity battery, which is perfect. That allows me to increase my storage up to whatever that is, 35 units. That's nice. Okay, and that means that we can do the weather control station. We need more rain, we need more wind, we need more sun. I think we need more sun. Thank you. Keep focusing on sunlight. We need something else. I love the fact that we can do that. That is really, really cool. Cool. I think on that note, we're probably going to wrap things up. There is this humongous ship that we can move towards and build. Where was it? It was, yeah, here. 400 metal. That's crazy. That being said, we got a really great little place. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how good it looks. And slowly but surely over the course of time, more and more and more has been exposed. There's still a few crates that are lying around. There's actually a valuable crate down in the basement of my original area. I love it. I love it. I'm a big fan. I love the physics elements. I love the fact that we have to sort of plan out where we're going to go. How are we going to get access? What materials are we going to use for our specific sort of access points around the map? It's just a very, very satisfying, pleasant experience. God, this looks good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. You can check out the build linked down in the description below. Go and have a little look at it. Release date, it's available. Go check it out. Link down in the description below. Thank you ever so much to TinyBuild for sponsoring this video. I have had an absolute blast with this one. Really a great game. Great game. Can't wait to play more in the future. Anyway, folks, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.